Breaking. Bar owners speak out at Brian Lar Stadium.
Yes.
Hi, I'm here with.
Pina Sampat,
And which bar are you from?
Sampis Bar and Beach.
Do you believe the government implemented consulting measures before rolling out these policies?
Absolutely not. Because we have been living under a strain for the longest while. Businesses are barely keeping afloat. First, we had the massive increase in alcohol, which we know has been taking place for years.
Yeah.
People need time to adjust with their spending. Things are rather hard. The majority of bars in this country are actually from rural areas. And rural areas do face a very slow sale period. Having a massive increase in the price, there has been a drop in the sales. Also, there's another factor. During the pandemic, people would have been going to illegal watering holes to hide and drink.
Yeah.
And these places have been flourishing to such an extent that they outnumber the legal bars greatly, and they continue to do so. So when the government now increases a rural area from $1,800 and didn't just double it to $3,600, but $9,000, we have responsibilities. We have family members. We have kids. We have elderly people to see about. People have loans. How are we going to pay this? $9,000. It's not $3,600. It's $9,000. We have overhead costs of health inspection, fire inspection. We have to provide an environment where the public safety is there. The other places don't do that. Obviously not. And the government is also being robbed of income because they are not going to convert their business into a legal place.
Yeah, in Taba. Yeah.
Right?
So they
could have consulted, they could have remained with the increased prices, let it run for a year or two, and then consult with the general public. Find out what the everyday person goes through to maintain their business place, to maintain their family lives. This $9,000 is a death blow to the majority of businesses in the area. The Honorable Prime Minister mentioned that we are a lawless society, and to an extent, yes. When you have the illegal businesses flourishing, instead of charging us $9,000, why don't you set up a hotline where we can find the illegal people, charge them the $9,000 because their numbers outnumber us maybe probably 10 to 1.
Yeah.
The government will therefore curb the illegal activities and collect fees that will contribute to the economy.
All right. Do you think the rise in fees will shrink the tax base instead of expanding it?
Definitely shrink it because you will have people closing down.
Yeah.
When you close down, you get less taxes. And you will also have people running to wherever they could get their stuff from. As for what the gentleman prior spoke about drunk driving and alcoholism and gambling, that lies on individuals.
Everybody has a choice.
If you want it completely gone, you need to stop all forms of alcohol and gambling in the country. And we know that's not going to happen. So to blame bars for that, it's not a solution. Okay, someone will go. You have to shut down the providers, right?
Yeah.
The responsibility lies on the shoulder of every individual. And there are a lot of people, I have to mention this, there are a lot of people who are celebrating this because we have, just like in every sector, we have irresponsible owners too.
Yeah.
And there are people who have been living under constant strain and wrecked nervous system through noise pollution and all these things. We also need to be responsible owners.
Yeah.
And live in society and be, good to our neighbors. But yes, the tax bracket is going to shrink because I do not see everyone surviving this.